if I had ever heard of ayahuasca. In that moment, I couldn't help but wonder, was this a sign from the universe? She explained that an acquaintance had casually mentioned it, and knowing my curiosity for alternative health practices, she thought I'd have some insight. Intrigued, I shared my thoughts, and before I knew it, we were both on a plane, ready to embark on a transformative journey. And let me tell you, the experience was nothing short of powerful. I'm sharing this now because I, too, have walked that path, and it was life-changing. Before we get into it, I want to share another personal story. A close friend of mine, a veteran struggling with PTSD, tried everything: therapy, medication, even alternative treatments, but nothing truly helped. Then, he went on a journey to South America for an ayahuasca retreat. What he experienced changed him at a core level. It wasn't just about confronting his trauma, it was about releasing it, understanding it in a way he never could before. It left me wondering how many others could be helped if they had access to this. Let's dive in, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Ayahuasca is an ancient, sacred plant medicine made from the Banisteriopsis caapi vine and the leaves of the Psychotria viridis plant. When combined, these two plants create a powerful psychoactive brew that allows people to journey deep into their subconscious, confront their traumas, and sometimes even experience profound spiritual revelations. Shamans and indigenous tribes have been using this concoction for thousands of years for healing, divination, and connecting with higher realms. They believe ayahuasca isn't just a drink, it's a spirit, a teacher, a gateway to the divine. But here's where it gets interesting. In recent decades, ayahuasca has gained worldwide attention, particularly among military veterans struggling with PTSD. Soldiers from the US, Canada, the UK, and beyond, many of whom have tried every conventional treatment available, have turned to this ancient brew as a last resort. And the results? Nothing short of miraculous. Many report experiencing visions of past battles, reliving their trauma in a way that allows them to finally process and release it. Others describe encounters with entities that guide them toward healing, helping them let go of guilt, anger, and pain. Scientists are even beginning to study the neurological effects of ayahuasca, finding that it may help rewire the brain, creating new pathways for healing. A 2018 study published in Frontiers in Pharmacology showed that ayahuasca increases neuroplasticity, which may explain why it helps people break free from trauma and depression. But why are we only now discovering this? Why hasn't this been at the forefront of mental health treatments for trauma victims? It's no secret that our world leaders have historically suppressed anything that empowers the individual. From natural healing remedies to ancient wisdom, knowledge that grants people sovereignty over their own minds and bodies has often been kept from the masses. Think about it. Why is it that pharmaceuticals, which often numb symptoms rather than cure them, are widely accepted, while plant medicine, which has been used successfully for millennia, remains illegal in many places? Could it be that a healed, awakened population is harder to control? By keeping ayahuasca in the shadows, were we being kept in a cycle of suffering, reliant on pills and therapies that only scratch the surface? If people truly healed, they would no longer be dependent on systems designed to keep them sick, fearful, and disconnected from their higher selves. But let's be fair, ayahuasca isn't for everyone. It can be an intense, even terrifying experience. Some people report psychological distress after ceremonies. There have also been reports of unscrupulous shamans exploiting seekers for financial gain or worse. It's crucial that if someone considers ayahuasca, they do so with research, preparation, and under the guidance of trusted facilitators. The tide is shifting, but at what cost? Today, ayahuasca is no longer just a secret whispered among shamans in the Amazon. It's making its way into mainstream consciousness. Spiritual seekers, scientists, veterans, and celebrities alike are sharing their transformative experiences. Retreat centers are popping up worldwide, and research is finally catching up to what indigenous cultures have known all along. But with its rise in popularity, we must ask, are we truly embracing its wisdom, or are we commercializing it? Are we ready to respect and understand the depth of what ayahuasca offers, or are we just looking for another quick fix? And even deeper, will the powers that be allow this knowledge to spread freely, or will there be an attempt to regulate, restrict, and control this sacred medicine? Ayahuasca is more than a psychedelic. It's a key that opens doors within us that we may have long forgotten even existed. It has the power to heal not just individuals, but humanity as a whole. The real question is, are we ready to step through that door? And perhaps the bigger question is, what else has been hidden from us? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you or someone you know had an experience with ayahuasca? Do you think it's a tool for liberation or just another trend? Let's keep this conversation going. Send me your thoughts, email me, or share your story below with our community. If you're curious about next steps and alternatives to ayahuasca, stay tuned for more from our Unlocked Minds series. Until next time, keep seeking, keep questioning, and stay unlocked.